Hey, friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today we've got a story coming out of New Orleans, you guys. They're having some big problems. This is breaking news. We've noticed that there's a hurricane that's trying to come around called Barry. So the hurricane is Hurricane Barry. And normally when it's just gonna tell you guys, normally when it's a male's name, it's not really as bad, but you know, New Orleans done had some problems down there. So we hope that those guys down there are going to be okay. I just want you guys to know, if you did not know, if you got friends and family down there, get in touch with them. But we're going to talk about it on the other side. First of all, I want to thank you guys for being subscribers to the channel. If you are not, please subscribe to the channel. And after you do that, click the bell for notification. We upload every day. And once we upload, you will get it also. That is why you hit that bell. We are starting to go live sometimes. Maybe today we'll do a live event and get on some of these topics that we were trying to talk with, work out some of these bugs, because this will be our second time going live. So you guys, we are moving forward and we are moving ahead. Thank you guys. Right below that, you guys, there's a comment section where you can comment. Leave your comment down below, because guess what? That's the way we communicate. I will read it. Sometimes I even post them. Doesn't mean that I'm picking on you. It just means that we just need to talk a little bit. Like the video or dislike the video. You guys, meet me on the other side. Let's talk about this Hurricane Barry. Here we go. Okay, so you guys know that our story is coming out of New Orleans. And this is the same place where they had Hurricane Katrina. And I was telling you before in the intro, when it's a male's name, it's not so intense. But when it's a female's name, I don't know why that is. It's very violent. Like Katrina was so violent, it killed a lot of people. I don't even think they have the account of how many people died that year. And I mean, we had to be on national TV watching them, bodies floating and people on top of roofs, and it was just terrible. And they did have a warning before time to get out and evacuate. This is exactly what's going on now. They're not saying that it is maybe a possibility. They're not saying that, you guys. They're saying for an actual fact, it's going to happen. They just don't know when it's going to happen. So right now, they're just flooding. This is in Lafayette, Lafitte. And I don't know too much about the southern part of the country, but I'm pretty sure this is close to Mississippi and Panama, and I'm thinking Shreveport is down there. So all the southern part of the country, you guys, when they tell you to evacuate, you run like a runaway slave. Get out of there. They're not playing. They're not going to sit there and beg you to leave your home and beg you to leave, the little things that you have. Those things, those material things are not so important. And if you have time right now and if you're listening, just leave. Take $20, get some gas, and get out of there, you guys. Because when everybody's, jump ship, you leave too. You don't stay there holding down the fort thinking that, I'm just going to make sure nobody take the TV. I'm going to make sure, I was born here. I'm going to die here. Because then we're going to see you on the rooftop wondering why FEMA or a helicopter will not stop on a rooftop and come pick you up. That doesn't make sense to me. And I get it. I'm not from there. I don't have roots down there. I don't know the mindsetting of how you feel about your home and where you live at, but it's not more important than your life. I understand that. I do understand that. So I'm just saying, and I'm stressing how important this is. So I want you guys to go to the news channels and follow this storm. If you have friends or family down there, and talk to them and tell them to leave, because this doesn't make sense that we don't want to see them trying to go to the store, or they have nothing to eat, or we're seeing them on top of the rooftop. That is a sad feeling, and there's no one can help you until all of it's done. Now, I don't think, now this is just my opinion, so don't take this and be like, oh, she said, because I'm not down there. But if I had one scare like uh, Hurricane Christina, then I wouldn't stay there for the second one. I'm sorry. The minute they say, here it come, I'll be already across state lines. And the flooding is even worse because those levees, we don't know how much they can hold. This is not even in the levees area. So I'm gonna say something about uh, New Orleans, you guys. New Orleans is actually the bottoms. So anything, in since it's right on the edge, it's easy for that to just break off and not even be a part of America anymore. It's actually a bottom. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's like the other states are so high on the landfill, that Louisiana sets down below. So even when it's just raining, that could be a problem. And it rained here 10 days in a row, and we might have flooded streets, a little sewer flood, but you guys, it's basically your life. So don't let that happen. You guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other.